Hello everyone and welcome to the DPB podcast. I'm your host Ryan Mondes. This is episode number 260 for September 20th, 2022.
Welcome to the Disney Pins blog podcast, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world.
Welcome back to the show everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry I didn't have a podcast episode last week. I was out in California covering the D23 Expo. Had a great time out there. There were a ton of pin releases. I'm sure you guys saw all of them on the site. But now we are back for our regular pin news. First, we're going to start off with housekeeping. I have one thing to mention, and that is our September giveaway is going live this week. So be sure to check out disneypinsbook.com/giveaways. For this month's giveaway, we are featuring a DPB t-shirt, 2 of our Halloween pins, and a Wreck-It Ralph Loungefly lanyard. All right, and now let's head into the pin news. First, we're going to start off with ourselves at DPB Store. We had a new Halloween pin release last week. It features Alien from Toy Story. It has glitter embellishments with a gold tone finish. Limited edition of 300. Retail price is $12. Available at dpbstore.com while supplies last. Next up, we'll head into the Loungefly category. There were a lot of new pin releases as well. Most of these are available at DPB Store. First, we'll start off with the Haunted House collection. There was a Mickey and Friends Haunted House blind box pin set. The characters include Daisy, Pluto, Minnie Mouse, Goofy, Mickey, which is the chaser pin, and Donald Duck. Then there was also a lanyard to go along with the set. Mickey and Friends Haunted House card holder lanyard. Retail price on that one is just $12. Then there was a Winnie the Pooh Halloween pin series. First was the 4-pin set. Features 4 pins on a card. Characters are Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, and Eeyore, dressed for Halloween. Then there was also a 3-inch version with all of the characters out trick-or-treating. That comes in a collectible box. Limited edition of 1,500. Retail price $20 for the 3-inch pin. Then there was also a Winnie the Pooh Halloween blind box pin set. This one features 6 characters in total. You have Eeyore, Tigger, Owl, Piglet, Kanga, and Pooh. Pooh is the chaser in that set. And then finally for Loungefly, there was a Hocus Pocus Black Flame Candle pin release. Another 3-inch pin in the box. This one has a lenticular element. Limited edition of 2,000, retail price $20. Most of those Loungefly pins I just mentioned are available at DPB Store. All right, next up is BoxLunch. First, they had a new Haunted Mansion pin series. One features the Ghost Ballroom scene. I think this is my favorite. It features a pin-on-pin design. It looks like the ghost glow in the dark. Retail price for that is $14.90. And then next was a Madame Leota pin. It has sculpted metal for her face, looks like a tarot card, and retail price for that one is $10.90. And then finally, the 4th Stretching Room Portrait pin released. If you guys recall, last year they only released 3 of the 4 stretching portraits. And now for 2022, we have the 4th one. It features the guy in the barrel with the dynamite. Retail price for that one is $14.90. Next at BoxLunch, there were 2 new Star Wars pin releases. They are Day of the Dead pins. One features Boba Fett, and the second one features Darth Vader. Both of those have a gold tone finish, retail price $9.90. Also at BoxLunch was a new mystery pin set. This one features Nightmare Before Christmas train set. There are 6 different pins, and you can connect them together. The characters include Jack Skellington, Sally, and Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Each character is in their own little train car, and they have a hook in the front and back, and you can connect them together. Retail price for that is $12.90, and there's 1 pin per box. And then finally at BoxLunch, there were 4 new Princess Villain gold frame pins that released. One features Aurora and Maleficent. Second features Tiana and Dr. Facilier. Third is Ariel and Ursula. And the 4th one is Snow White and Evil Queen. These utilize the same artwork from pins at Pinnapalooza and Pink a la Mode. These just have a different take on them with a gold etched frame. And all those I just mentioned are available now at BoxLunch. Next up is Hot Topic. They had 2 new pin releases featuring Coco, and they are chibi style pins. Just 2 characters. One features Hector, and the other one features Miguel with his red hoodie on. Both of those have a retail price of $8.90. Next up is Shop Disney. They finally had their One Family Pin event release. Those happened today on Tuesday, September 20th. I have the blog post up at Disney Pins blog with all of the details and a closer look at the pins if you guys were interested. Some of the pins in that blog post though are exclusive to Shop Disney UK. And then next at Shop Disney was a Marvel X-Men pin release. These released on Monday, September 19th. And I guess these were also at D23 Expo. I didn't see them there though. There were 5 pins in total featuring X-Men, limited release, retail price $17.99 each. Next up is Pink a la Mode. They had their second set of Keys to the Kingdom pins that were released last week. The second set features Tiana, Cinderella, and Snow White. These are limited edition pin sets that come with a corresponding key. Limited edition of 300, retail price $29.90 each. And keep an eye out for this Thursday for the next 3 in this series. All right, and now for Disney Parks in America. First, there was a brand new lanyard that released at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. It is a Pixar Toy Story 4 lanyard. It's reversible. One side features various characters from Toy Story 4, and the other side features the famous cloud print. Retail price for that is $12.99. And then we have the new limited edition pin releases this week at Disney Parks. First, we'll start off with Walt Disney World. They did catch up with Disneyland on a few releases. First were the Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi pins. One of those actually released at Shop Disney a few weeks ago, but the other 2 pins were already available at Disneyland. And then Walt Disney World also received the Halloween Pumpkin Disney Cat pins. Those released on September 6th at Disneyland, and now they're available September 20th at Walt Disney World. Then we'll head over to Disneyland for their exclusive pin release of the week. It was the 9th pin in the Disneyland Attraction Poster Series, which features Pirates of the Caribbean. Limited edition of 2,000, retail price $19.99. And then we have these shared pin releases on both coasts this week at Disney Parks. First, the Aristocat pins that were previously released online at Shop Disney on September 12th are now available on both coasts. Just the 2 limited release pins though, not the jumbo pin. I think that one sold out at D23 Expo. Next up was the 9th Beautiful Florals pin, which features Rapunzel from Tangled. Limited edition 4,000, retail price $19.99. And then there were 2 pins for the Fun and Fancy Free 75th anniversary. These just released at Disneyland so far, but they will be coming to Walt Disney World. They are limited release, retail price $17.99. They feature a hinge design. The first one has Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse on it, holding the key. Second hinge pin reads Bongo on the front. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for the September 2022 Week 3 Disney Pin News. Thank you guys very much for listening and watching. Hope you have a great rest of your week. See ya.